So that is definitely enough talk for now. Without further ado, let me present to you the amazing flying sprinkler. No, that's not how they fly. I have two different versions of my invention, one without a water meter and one with. So let's go hook these bad boys up and I'll show you how to fly your way to greener lawns, flower beds, and gardens. So here's how easy it is to use the flying sprinkler. Simply hook it to your garden hose. Make sure that the sprinkler is in the off position and then go turn on your water. It's that easy. So the water's on and we're ready to start using the flying sprinkler. Simply push the thumb valve up and you can see that the down force of the water literally levitates the sprinkler in the air, which reduces, if not completely eliminates, the fatigue that you would normally feel in any other conventional handheld sprinkler. So what else is different about the flying sprinkler? Well, normal conventional sprinklers take the water and it throws it up in the air where the wind can take it away or the sun can evaporate it before it even has a chance to accumulate on the ground. Well, you can see that my sprinkler is designed to spray the water directly at the ground where it accumulates so fast that it soaks into the roots exactly where it's needed. So another problem with conventional sprinklers is, as the water hits the leaves of the plant, it rolls off away from the roots where it's actually needed. With the flying sprinkler, you can place the sprinkler head right inside the plant, turn on the water shoots straight down at the roots exactly where it's needed. Now on a scale of 1 to cool, that's cool. So I'm sure you're already convinced that the flying sprinkler is everything I said it was, but here's where I insert that way overused infomercial line, but wait, there's more. The flying sprinkler can also be used to reach way up to those hanging baskets and water those as well. And yes, there's still more. So I know I promised you the most versatile handheld sprinkler that you've ever seen. Well, here's yet another use for the flying sprinkler. So if there's a spot in your lawn where you'd like to give a little extra water to, simply place the sprinkler on the ground, turn it on to a low setting, and let it soak. You can see here how easy it is to use the flying sprinkler to fly your way around your monuments to get those flowers hiding out behind there. And with the flying sprinkler, you can fly your way to the backs of those flower beds and get those flowers with ease. And now with the metered version of the flying sprinkler, you can actually monitor your water usage. Now what other sprinkler does that? The flying sprinkler is so easy to use, you could even take a phone call or even sip on your favorite beverage while flying your way to greener lawns and gardens. With the flying sprinkler, you can water right up to the edge of your lawn without worrying about wasting a bunch of water by watering your sidewalks, your driveways, the streets, or even your cars. Now watch how quickly the flying sprinkler takes care of these raised flower beds. So here's what I found out. I put a water meter on my conventional sprinkler and watered my lawn and flower beds. It took me 1 hour and 22 minutes and I had to move and readjust that sprinkler 3 different times. I used 210 gallons of water. When it was finished, I walked around and saw that I ended up watering my car, my walkway, the sidewalks, and even the streets. The lawn and the flower beds did not even get watered evenly. Some areas, because of the overlap of the sprinkler, which is unavoidable, got too much water, which translates into wasted water and wasted money. And some areas barely got any at all. The very next day, I put the same meter on my flying sprinkler and watered the same exact area. Are you ready for this? It only took me 22 minutes, and I only used 115 gallons of water, which is a savings of almost 55%. Because with the flying sprinkler, you put the water precisely where you want it, you don't end up watering your sidewalks, your walkways, the street, or your cars. You only end up watering the things that grow. And just like that, we're done. So I'm going to show you one more cool thing about the flying sprinkler. Instead of trying to shoot in underneath this with a conventional sprinkler and trying to bend over and get the roots where it's needed, with the flying sprinkler, you cannot have to bend over and shoot that water in right where it's needed. And just like that, we're done. When did I become an inventor? Well, realistically, I've been an inventor all my life. The wheels have always been turning and I've been coming up with ideas. But the idea for the flying sprinkler came to me back in June of 2015. I just paid $500 to weed seed and aerate my lawn. And when the guy left, he said, make sure for the next 5 days I put a ½ inch of water on my lawn. Well, 3 days into that, I got notice in the mail that Cheney put a ban on watering our lawns. Wow, $500 down the drain. Well, the next day I got got a pamphlet from the city, and it listed every single thing it hated about conventional sprinklers. I saw that as an opportunity. I sat down and I made my flying sprinkler everything the exact opposite of what they hated about conventional sprinklers. Bam! That just happened, son. And the idea for the flying sprinkler was born.